The whole aim of the project was to be practical. So this wasn't a theoretical analysis of the GDPR. It was practical. What contributed to me in particular was the input from the data protection authorities. It's very useful to hear from people who have hands-on experience with what the GDPR means in everyday life, and they have the experience, they have the real cases. Well, the handbook was prepared for use by the data protection authorities in their own trainings of data protection officers, and it got extremely good feedback from them. The only thing that people would like to see more of is more practical examples, which of course the data protection authorities are in the best place to provide. So I think it's been very useful. It has attracted an enormous amount of attention worldwide. I got requests from the United States and from Australia and from literally all over the world. I put it up on my own academic paper website and it was downloaded 4,000 times. So there's a big enthusiasm and interest in the project. I will use it when I give more talks and more trainings, and I'm very happy to see that the data protection authorities are using it. We are hoping, both Marie-Georges and I, that there will be more translations. It's already very good to have Italian and Spanish and Bulgarian and Croatian as well as French. We need one in French and we need one in German to reach really pretty much all of Europe. Well, in Europe, data protection is seen as a fundamental right. And fundamental rights since the Second World War are universal rights. So the GDPR does not only give rights to European citizens, it gives rights to anybody who is in Europe. And even beyond that, it also applies to non-European controllers, that could be public entities as well as private entities, that offer goods and services to people in Europe, or that monitor the behavior of people in Europe. So border authorities in the United States, if they monitor the behavior of people in Europe, they're in theory subject to the GDPR. Whether they are very easy to apply, it's a different question. But the GDPR as a universal standard is applicable to them. So it's a very strong reaffirmation of the European approach to human rights and data protection.